Welcome back, guys, to the channel and to the first iRacing video of the channel. Wanted to establish something before we start. Today's video will mostly be going over my second race. I'll be providing a quick commentary on my first race, and there's two reasons behind this. Bit embarrassing, both embarrassing actually. The first one and the biggest one is I forgot my mic wasn't fully all the way on, for lack of a better way to put it, and it caused the entire thing to be just the race with me sitting in the corner talking with no sound, and I don't think y'all want to watch that. Only other reason is it was pretty uneventful outside of lap 2 where I crashed, as you'll see in the replay I'll go over in just a few moments. I will say both this first race and the second race, my ankle was a little bit, I want to say sprained or sore. I can't tell what it is, but I'm taking it easy, and definitely hindered my performance. So without further ado, let's quickly go over the first race, and then I'm going to hop into the full qualifying and race session for the second race. So, yeah. Bad start, caught the green light a little late, managed to pass number 1 here. I got this. 1 hits number 6, somehow not collecting me. Now this got my heart racing, so on top of the injured ankle, I was already a little bit shaken up. And I guess this caused me to be a little too aggressive on the gas exiting this last turn here. Caught the car, tried to keep it under control, but still hit the tire wall. And then to make things worse, I had to quickly swerve out of the way to avoid the number 3 car colliding with a wall coming across track and almost hitting me. Now, I didn't enter pit lane when I should have, but I still got there, got the car repaired, and finished a lap behind in 5th place by default because it seemed like, as you'll see here, everybody else in the race had an incident and crashed. So, wasn't much to write home about, even if I did have my audio on and had the recording properly set up. Just a lot of very disappointed self-lecturing, which I don't think you guys want to watch. So, without further ado, I'm going to cut to the second race I took this week. Alright, so, just getting onto my outlap. Get the car moving. Really been enjoying Ultimate Park this week, at least practicing it and doing test races and stuff like that. I feel like it's probably the best introduction I could have gotten to iRacing. It's just this ticket. Yeah, everything is very, very cold in the car right now. Didn't get a chance to look at the weather too well. But it seems good. Taking it easy on this outlap, keeping the car under control, get a better feel for the track. I feel like I'm a little too heavy on the brakes in some areas. I feel like that is definitely costing me some of my performance.
Green.
Now it's time to push it a little bit. I just want one clean, solid qualifying lap.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Look, it's a blood pumping, doesn't it? Don't mind if my lap's a little slower than I prefer. I qualified, second in my first race, and that didn't go too well for me, so rather not jinx it trying to push myself this time. So far, so good. Well, about as good as half a second behind my best time can be. Sun makes it a little hard to see if I'm at the rev limit yet. I think I'm a little little scared of this last corner after how much it ruined my first race.
One more lap.
Whew. At least it was clean though. Oh, wow. That actually set my personal best here. That's exciting. And I lose all of that time on that corner. Ah, that's disappointing. At least I'm close to my current best. That's not bad for qualifying.
There's the flag. It's over.
Alrighty. Bring her in the pit and I'll see you guys at the race. So here we are.
The estimated strength of field is 1,248.
So here we are, gridded up, somehow qualified second place again. First place is about half a second faster, which means I'm not probably going to try and race him as hard as I want to and just try to take home a good position. I'm expecting to finish in probably 4th. Just give myself the benefit of the doubt here and assume I don't mess up again. But I think the primary goal is not to crash, so get my monitor all set up here, everything in position.
5 cars left to grid.
Whew. It's always nerve-wracking doing this, even though it's my second race, you know. I feel like I got a lot to prove for some reason. It's a little easy to be very hard on yourself, especially when it's, you know, so early on in both doing YouTube and iRacing. So, the car started. Only 5 people left to grid, and I don't know where they are. Hopefully they hurry up and get on, because I don't know how much more my heart can take, you know, the excitement of doing this. There's one thing I love about iRacing's force feedback, it's the ability to feel the engine in the wheel. Something I quite
Waiting on the
appreciate.
final car to grid.
Alright, here we go. They're about to get spicy. Hopefully I don't get involved in any crashes, because I don't plan on making this a 3-race video.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're off. 3rd place is already on my tail.
Car on your left. The next car's the leader. Stay on the right. Clear.
That was scary.
There's an incident behind.
Going too wide into this corner is pretty suicidal. I'm a little scared. Whoa. Somehow didn't lose it.
Go left.
Oh,
Go left.
damn. So far, so good. Not for that guy, but at least for me. Can't afford to screw up now. I know I'm probably taking it easy and doing things a little slower than I should, but I just don't want to crash.
Right side. Clear.
Took that a little wide and I got scared there. Gotta stop racing scared or I'm not gonna pass him anytime soon. Ugh, excuse my breathing, my heart is like racing like no tomorrow, especially after the nerves of yesterday. Somehow holding this gap with him here. I have a feeling it's going to grow in the next 2 or 3 laps. Hopefully I can catch up. There we go, closing it just a little bit. On the throttle a little sooner out of this turn. There we go. Just gotta be patient. The opportunity will arise. Not gonna make the pass here. A little unfortunate. The time I caught up to him really didn't leave me with many chances to take a bold move. He's staying off the racing line, which I feel like he's trying to avoid letting me draft off of him. Smart move on his part, if he is. Or maybe I just don't know where the racing line is. Oh, he loses it. Oh, whew. Nice catch, man. Nice catch.
Right side. The car in C1 just set to pass the flat. 7.684. Stay on the
You know what? He honestly would have had that corner, but I understand why he would have backed off. I don't think I'm exactly the most trustworthy person to go side by side with at the moment. Looks like we're bringing it home a second place at this point. Can't say I'm upset about that. I don't think there's any way in hell I'm catching up to a 5-second lead with the time we have left. Race is about halfway done here. You never know, he could mess up. I think I'm going to count on that, though.
You're back in second. You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Oh, that sucks. I know you can take a line through there where you use that curve entirely, but
You're on the left.
got a little too cocky. I think I could still reign in third place. especially when he makes that kind of maneuver. I will gladly take your position, sir. Thank you.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.2 seconds. The leader is running 8.084.
That means I could have caught him at some point. Car got a little upset there. But again, a lot of speed on that exit. Okay, he's...
Left side.
Okay, he's scaring me. Ooh.
Right side.
Ah!
Clear.
That sucks. Really had to drag my front tires there to hold that line. That wasn't too great. They're gonna cost me my chance getting anywhere near the person all the way up in second. Well, that's part of racing. Gillen was slow, but decently defensive drivers. It's just par for the course here.
Left side.
Whoa!
Clear. Right side. Keep to the left.
Woo.
Clear on the right.
Well, at least I got third place back. I doubt I'm going to catch up to second in the next 3 laps, but at least I pulled this off. Took it a little wide there. Didn't press the brakes hard enough, but we're here. Pole position. Let's not drift the car. Always feel like I get a little too eager on the throttle with that last turn whenever I get into the zone, and it causes me to press it while the car is just about to transition from uphill to downhill. I feel like that adds a lot more rotation than I'm ready to handle. Right. I understand I'm going to be a little slow here. It doesn't look too great for my consistency, but I feel like I've kind of eaten away a lot of my tire's grip. A little speck of, I think it's grass on my windshield that's bothering me, but interesting how iRacing does particles and stuff like that. Especially when it comes to debris and other things that could easily become distractions. At this point, with almost a second gap between me and the next position, I'm not too worried that'll catch me in a lap and a half. I feel like I'm overdriving the car just a little bit. That could just be me, you know, as I repeated many times, being a little nervous. Just gotta relax and let go of the death grip just a little bit. I'm not racing second place for position. I just gotta relax and not let the guy behind me catch up. From the looks of it, he just absolutely ruined his chance of doing so.
White flag. One more lap to go.
Alright. It's way slower than I should be for this track, but I'm bringing home pole position on my first iRacing video. I don't know why I downshifted to second there. I wasn't... silliness, I guess. Felt I gained a little bit of time there, just pushing the gas a little sooner. Hopefully that paid off. Looks like we'll be taking home third.
You got it, slow car on the right. Car stops on the right. All right, there's the checkered flag.
Not bad.
Nice run.
Especially making up after that first race. Alright guys, so that was my, well, first and second iRacing race. Sorry about not getting the full recording for the first race, but I hope seeing the most entertaining part of it was enough to satisfy y'all. And, well, what can I say? Second time was the charm. Managed to bring home podium, which never something I can complain about no matter what racing game I'm playing. Hopefully I can keep this pattern up. My safety rating's almost out of rookies, and I'll start getting into my I rating. So, without further ado, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.